Hey everybody, it's Carolyn from Bombalone and Biscotti, and I am going to do a video today on rotisserie chicken and what might help you, what I do when I meal prep. So before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to the folks that make my t-shirts, which is Life is Good. I love those shirts. This one says, I only have pies for you. So if you know, you know. If you're old, you know. So anyway, I am going to get prepped here and get ready to start. I purchased a rotisserie chicken today. My favorites are the ones from Whole Foods, and I'll get into why. And I know a lot of you like the Costco ones. I absolutely do not, for a lot of reasons. And let me just preface this by saying I am absolutely not a registered dietitian. But what I am is someone that really is careful about what I put into my body. I like to eat clean. I don't like additives. I like minimal processing on my food. And I food prep all the time. I try to get 100 to 120 grams of protein a day. And I'll be doing other videos on the reasons for that and how I do it. But for right now, I just want to take a very, I feel, cost-effective protein source and show you how to break that down and what you can do with it and with the other parts of it. Whole Foods is my favorite because they're minimally processed. They don't put a lot of junk on them. I absolutely only go for the organic, and this one is the plain. I don't even like the salt and pepper one because it's too much salt and pepper for me. I like to season my own stuff. So first thing I'm going to do is these are the, I don't know, I don't think they use them in the surgery, but surgical prep gloves is what I call them. I don't know what they are. They're the latex or non-latex gloves. It's just very helpful to me to have this because I react to a lot of things on my skin. For example, when I roast peppers and I peel them, I don't know if it's the acid, the vitamin C, whatever it is in the peppers, will over time, while I'm doing it, make me itch and make my skin red. So anyway, I avoid all of that by using these. And I get them at Costco, I think. Let me get the box. I get these. I think you can even get them in Sam's Club. I mean, you get how many? 200 in here, and I think they come in a pack of 2. I use them all the time. I just use them all the time. So anyway, let's get started on the chicken. I usually buy these on Tuesdays, believe it or not, because Whole Foods has a sale on them and they're $2 off. This one is $12.99. Now, I saved this juice that's in the bottom as well because when I prep the chicken, I put the juice on the chicken. So this is, first thing I'm going to do is remove the trussing cord that they have on it. You don't want to eat that. So that goes in the waste dish. The next thing I do is, and I do this when it's slightly warm because the skin is a lot easier to remove. So I just break it apart and, oh my God, some of that looks so good. And then I remove the skin. Because cold skin, for me, I mean, I don't like it. If you like it, by all means, leave it on. But I take the skin off, and I don't waste any of this. I'll show you what I do with it. I take the skin off, and then I'm left with the meat, and then I just take the meat and tear it up and put it in a bowl. And then I will prep that so that I have either I package it or I leave it all in one container, and then I will eat off of that all week. I get several meals. I can get 6 to 8 meals out of a chicken for me. I'm one person. So that's my thumbnail for it. And it's just, to me, a fab. I don't have to cook the chicken. The chicken is $12.99 when it's not on sale, already cooked for me. And it's delicious and it's juicy and it's just perfect. Now I save the skin and the bones and I will put that in a bag in the freezer and make soup with the bones. to it, I take the bones from an organic chicken and the skin, and then I will add chicken wings to that, sometimes even legs, because the chicken wings have a lot of collagen. And I'm going to do a whole video on that, on making the soup, the stock. And then I keep that, I strain that, and I keep that in containers in the freezer. And that's the base for my soups, my stews, my gravies, anything that I want to do that requires chicken stock. So anyway, this is what we're doing. So I'm prepping this, and I am going to, you don't have to watch me do the whole thing. I will come back and then we'll pick up with this. Okay, I have finished deboning the chicken. I think that's the proper term. And I'm going to show you what I have left. I have a bowl of the meat exactly as I want it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it into a glass container. Again, I only use glass. I just think that's the absolute best way to do it. I try not to use plastic because of the microplastics. It's just better as far as I'm concerned for your health. And what we have here is all of this beautiful, beautiful chicken that is going to serve me for several meals. And what I may even end up doing is packaging some of this and freezing it. And I will do another video on my kitchen tools, one of which is my sealing, food saver sealing machine. So I take the lid, I put it on the container, I snap it. Oh, before I do that, we can't let this goodness go to waste. This is the chicken juice. Actually, I'm going to put that in the bag. Never mind. So you can put some on your chicken if you want. It's never a bad idea because it'll keep it juicy. But this is going to be used and divvied up by tomorrow. I'll have it all planned in my meals. The next thing I do with all of the skin and the bones, which I have right here, I put that in a zipper freezer bag because I use this when I make my soup. This is what I add, again, either the chicken legs or the wings to, and I then make a giant pot of stock. And I will do that one day. So this is everything we have here. And then now what we do is I take this gorgeous juice and I'm going to freeze that because when I make my soup, I put that in the broth, all of the juice. So I've wasted absolutely nothing. The only trash I have are the little pieces, the bag and the elastic. Everything else is being used. So this is going to go in the freezer, and the chicken meat is going to go in the fridge, and I am set for the week. So I understand, I know people are going to give me grief. I only do organic. You can do whatever you want. You can use the Costco chickens. You can use your grocery store chickens, whatever you decide to do. But when I make broth or I make stock, I only want to use organic. Even the food that I eat, I only want to eat organic if I can. And I know it's hard, and that's why I go on Tuesdays. I can get them $2 off. Every little bit helps. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and keep it sweet. Follow me because I'm delightful. Thank you.